MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. The Phillies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Adam Conley will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Brinson, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Come on now, let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, second baseman.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 4 for 13. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Conley has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Two-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, we'll see if he gets the green light here. You don't want to help guys early in the game, but at the same point, you want him swinging the bat in good hitters counts.
Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. Missed with a slider. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Look out, 2-0 now.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. There goes the runner. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Vince Velasquez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup, 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maben. He'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Cameron Maben.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Ready now for the Marlins. JT Realmuto, his lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 4 for 14. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box, Justin Bohr, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1 pitch. Right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 2-1. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Martin Prado now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
One and one, the count to Martin Prado. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He also has 1 home run. 4 on second. Castro at first, 1 gone. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Velasquez, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now both runners are breaking, and this one's in the dirt. Oh, and look at this. It's in the dirt, and both runners move up on the double steal. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hoskins waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. Miami's out in front, 2-0. So now Carlos Santana comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Popped him up. Realmuto shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, shortstop.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Standing in, Lewis Brinson. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1. Drilled to first. Santana's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH, but don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the second baseman Johnny Giavotella. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off for ball one.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Altair is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Up next from Miami, number 12. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Lays off 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Altair waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now at the plate, Andrew Knapp hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a swinging strike on the breaking ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Vince Velasquez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grounded up the first baseline. Moore fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Adam Conley. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a liner, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Here's Cameron Maben now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He went down swinging to start the home first.
That's right.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Conley stands at second with no outs. And he misses 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Popped him up. Just foul. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number one.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Runner at second here with one man out.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
The 2-1 home is off the plate, up and away. Justin Bour will be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
The 0-2 home. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Line drive base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Riding in once again, Martin Prado earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, second baseman, Cesar.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. So stepping in, Lewis Brinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
in there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Johnny Giavotella. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Still 1-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, number 12. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. At the plate, Carlos Santana. First time up, he went down looking.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 33.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam Conley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Cameron Maybin waits on deck. The 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder Cameron Maybin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Fastball that just misses inside. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-0. is laid off for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. There's ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
A ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Marlins down quietly, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Now the pitch. 1-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
William Lee will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Lee.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lee, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Two-0 count. The pitch sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Giovitella. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The batter, right fielder.
Ready once again.
Aaron Altair.
He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. One and one to Aaron Altair. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Adam Morgan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Bohr, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan, batting .500, 4 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Morgan, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Come on, Justin. All right.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. hard on the ground towards short. And he's retired here, 1 away.
A shortstop, number 13, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
Ready now for the Marlins, Martin Prado. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is a heater in there for a strike. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. One out, nobody on. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 home is a sinker in the zone, called a strike. Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in, Johnny Givotella. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, number 12.
Up next from Miami, number 12. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. is a fastball looked at for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Herrera's there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're in front 4-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tim Beckham will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 3.
Now to the plate, number 4. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, back in standing.
Throw it anywhere. Who's swinging anything?
Comes set with the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew.
So striding in, Andrew Knapp. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
1 strike.
The 3-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adam Morgan.
Michael Franco will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Franco.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0. Tommy Hunter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 40, Tommy Hunter.
Ready now for the Marlins, Tim Beckham. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Putter low, 1-1. The 1-1 is well placed down and away for a strike. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
You can do it.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.T. Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. 3-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Junichi Tazawa comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Odubel Herrera. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's set, and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Altair. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
Ready for another chance, Cesar Hernandez. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brinson's in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And there's ball 3. Altair is off at first with 2 away. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Kyle Berklaw takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So now Carlos Santana, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Berklaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Philly down to their last strike. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Count remains 2-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 to score tonight. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adam Conley earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Vince Velasquez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.